From the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Andrew Adams.
I know it's been hot, but yesterday was kind of the first time where I'm like, okay, we're getting closer to fall. Preseason NFL football has started. We're 20 days away from kickoff. The University of Oklahoma, a nice view of Memorial Stadium from our Norman Regional Cam and our Pike Pass Sky Cam network. We're 18 days from kickoff in Stillwater, so less than 3 weeks until college football returns, and it feels like a nice late season college football evening. Can you imagine that in the 60s in the evening? That would be great. Well, it's the morning and we're still in the 60s in Oklahoma City, barely, like just trying to grasp onto it. Now up to 72 in El Reno, mid 70s, peaking in parts of the metro as well. We're doing away with more and more of those 60s as we're heating things up today. A light wind out of the south right now. It's gusting 5 to 10 miles per hour in central Oklahoma. It'll be maybe a couple miles an hour breezier than that, but overall not very windy today at all. Just a south wind, so it's a hot wind. There's the frontal boundary that we are waiting on. It's inching through Kansas. It's not going to make it into the state until Tuesday. Then we can talk about things cooling down for some on Tuesday. Not for everyone, though, and a bunch of moisture down on the Texas Gulf Coast as a tropical disturbance moves onshore. It's going to douse South Texas with rain. The southwestern monsoon moisture goes from the Four Corners states all the way up to the northern plains and coincides with the main jet stream track. Lots of rain over the next couple of days, but none for Oklahoma. Most of Texas staying dry as well. That heat dome really has its grip on us the next couple of days. It's not until we get that cold front in late on Tuesday that will inch our rain chances in Tuesday overnight and into Wednesday, but you don't see a lot of green over the state. It's a very low rain chance. Not every backyard is going to see rain on Wednesday from this system, but at least we're not going to be as hot following that system. We'll warm things back up for the end of the work week, but never get back up to as hot as what we're seeing right now. And then we head through next weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and into Monday. A little bit more of an active pattern looks to hold on, and the heat dome doesn't really ever, when you look at it, doesn't really ever build back up too much over us. It'll be much hotter out in the western United States than it will be here. So pretty apparent when you look on how we're going to compare to average over the next 9 days. The next 3, we're going to be hot. There's really no other way to look around it. And then we get that front through, and that heat never really rebounds, pretty close to average as we go through and into the final 10 days or so of August, which is great to see and kind of puts us on track for getting a little bit closer. Average high on Labor Day, that's 22 days away, so just after kickoff at OU. 87's our average high, and continuing through the fall, things cool off. So it looks kind of like we might be getting sort of into that early fall pattern. We're still obviously going to be hot some afternoons in September, but as we wrap up August, it looks like we're slowly going to be done with the hottest heat that we've seen this year. 99 Oklahoma City this afternoon, and Stillwater sprinkling in some hundreds to the north central portions of the state and out west. Even Ardmore looking like we could top 100 there. And then burn bans today. Not going to name every county, but 42 counties are under a burn ban. So I would advise not burning anything until we can get that moisture, that rain that we need to help us with the drought. 72 tomorrow morning for Oklahoma City. More 70s across the state, maybe some upper 60s. Pretty seasonal average kind of day for us to start off. And then the flip side, much hotter than average by the afternoon. 101 Oklahoma City and Ponca City and Lawton, and out west just a slew of triple-digit heat, and we're going to hold on to that triple-digit heat and increase it a little bit on Tuesday. But notice the front does start to work its way in. A little bit cooler in the Panhandle, in the 90s by that point, and that's where we're going to find our best rain chances late on Tuesday. Northwestern and north central Oklahoma, 20 to 30% chance at some rain, and then better chances for rain drift into southern Oklahoma for Wednesday. Oklahoma City, 20% shot, so not great, but it's there. Better chances for rain look to arrive with our next system that's going to be breaking in next week. I'm just going to enjoy the 80s that we can get after a very hot start to this week.